Sadhkas, privileged and fortunate we are that we are initiating ourselves. We are permitting our mind to glimpse and imbibe the transcendental domain, Shri Vidya Kshetra. It is for this privilege that we have to sit comfortably and we have to be parallel with the transcendental phenomenon, the transcendental feature of transcendental grace and sustenance of our universe. Let me be specific. Privileged we are that we are permitting our mind. Privileged we are as we are permitting our mind. We are permitting our mind to transcend, to glimpse Shri Vidya Kshetra. We are permitting our mind to transcend, to glimpse Shri Vidya Kshetra, to imbibe the transcendental phenomenon. The transcendental phenomenon is the sustenance of the universe. Let us sit comfortably. Let us permit our mind to continuously remain in prolonged sitting of trance, to glimpse and imbibe this transcendental phenomenon. Our universe is being sustained by transcendental Lord Shiv with sport of only one finger of his transcendental arm. Transcendental Lord Shiv has 10 transcendental arms, and it is only with the sport of one of the fingers of his 10 transcendental arms that our universe is being sustained. We want to avail our privilege. We want to avail our fortune, and for it, we have to be through 10 sequential steps. First is Om, second is Devanagari Varanmala, third is Dive Ankakosh TCV Dictionary, fourth is Sthapatya, geometric formats, fifth is Vedic Ganit Sutras, sixth is Vedic Ganit Vigyan va Takniki, seventh is Purusha format, eighth is Saurmandal, ninth is Ved, and 10th is Brahm, eternity. For it, we have to be sequential. Om unfolds itself as its 10 folds, and these are Om, Paranava, Om, Omkar, Udgit, Vashatkar, Saptabhumi, Ashtaprakriti, Navbrahm, and Parbrahm. We have to be through these folds in the sequential organization reached at by the Vedas. Vedic scriptures, particularly Upanishads, are enlightening us about this internal folding process of the formulation Om. And so during our present chase, we will be through these 10 folds of the formulation Om itself, Om, Paranava, Om, Omkar, Udkit, Vishatkar, Saptabhumi, Ashtprakriti, Navbrahm, and Parbrahm. This is the very first phase and stage of Shri Vidya Kshetra. And for it, the sequential continuity is to be in terms of Devanagari Varnmala. Devanagari Varnmala is a transcendental alphabet, and this alphabet is aimed to approach the solar universe through sound frequencies. Vedas as Shrutis. Therefore, our understanding of the values of this alphabet have to transcend from the numbers and the geometric formats. The initial values of this alphabet are to be approached as numbers, the placement values, the transcendental code values of the individual letters. Then we have to reach at the geometric formats. So these values and these formats of these individual letters will lay the foundation for a takeoff along the sound frequencies, along the Chatushpit foundation, parallel with the foundation of Surya Rashmi, rays of the sun, and as a result thereof, our approach, our intelligence, our consciousness impulses will go parallel with the existence of phenomenon of transcendental content flow through rays of the sun. And for it, naturally, we have to glimpse and imbibe all these values and features of Devanagari alphabet. Devanagari alphabet is the starting point and it is the end reach point as well. Therefore, we have to be through this phase and stage as the Vedic knowledge has reached us as Shrutis, though we have composed scriptures, but the soul of this domain is as Shrutis. Therefore, we have to be fully parallel with the values and features of Devanagari alphabet. The next phase and stage in continuity will be that we shall have our own transcendental code values dictionary. We shall prepare our own TCV dictionaries. On the computer screen is one-page depiction of some of the formulations which accept transcendental code values 1 to 12 only. However, we have to extend it up till transcendental code values 1 to 100. And then these transcendental code values will take us to the sthapatya, the geometric formats. And it is for this reach we have to have our own dictionary. This third phase and stage will take us to the fourth phase and stage, and it is going to be sthapatya, geometric formats. The hypercubes 1 to 6 as a representative or regular bodies of 1 to 6 space make the sthapatya, the geometric formats for a chase from core of the earth to orb of the sun. So sadhakas fulfilled with the intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems have to approach along the geometric format. And this geometric format would mean the approach along the Sthapatya Mapdand. Sthapatya Mapdand is a synthetic setup of hypercubes 1 to 6, the representative or regular bodies of 1 to 6 space, as 4 space is playing the role of dimension of 6 space, the sun, and as 4 space is the creators of space, and as Chatushpit is the foundation of the existence phenomenon of transcendental content flow through rays of the sun. So we have to follow the format of Sthapatya, geometric format. Therefore, this learning phase that way is going to be equally important, as it is only in terms of it we can have a takeoff and we can be parallel with the existence phenomenon happening within rays of the sun. And it is this happening will take us parallel to the solar universe. Therefore, the way this format is to be worked out, what are the features of the mathematics of this format for being parallel with the existence phenomenon with the rays of sun, would mean that we should enter the fifth phase and stage, and it is going to be the phase and stage of Vedic Ganita Sutras mathematical domain. Vedic Ganita Sutras are 16. However, this text of 16 hymns is complemented and supplemented by the additional text of 13 Ganita Upsutras. This makes 29 hymns. The value 29 is parallel with the transcendental code value of the formulation Brahma, creator, the supreme. This, that way, would mean that Vedic Ganita Sutras mathematics is going to be the mathematics of the creators of space. So in this phase and stage, we have to be through the values and working processing steps of these sutras. It is only in terms of this Vedic mathematical domain that we can have a takeoff for Vedic mathematics, science, and technology. So the next phase and stage is going to be the phase and stage of Vedic mathematics, science, and technology. This phase and stage is going to be the full comprehension of the manifested formats of Prithvi, Apa, Agni, Vayu, and Akash in upward orientation and Dhruv, Surya, Akash, Vayu, and Agni in downward orientation. This makes the Panchabhut transiting and transforming as Panch Mahabhut. So these 7 steps chase is going to make the base. This is a base of Vedic mathematics, science, and technology. So we have to sequentially understand it. We have to sequentially approach it. And it is only in terms of this sequential understanding of the mathematical base of sciences and technologies that we can have our comprehension, our understanding, our mental states, our intelligence formatting to be parallel with the Vedic system. So we will be having a 3-space technology, 4-space technology, 5-space technology, 6-space technology as the central core of the discipline of Vedic mathematics, science, and technology. Therefore, during this chase, at this phase and stage, at the 6th phase and stage, we will be within the working domain of Vedic mathematics, science, and technology, and its core is going to be 3-space Vedic mathematics, science, and technology, 4-space Vedic mathematics, science, and technology, 5-space Vedic mathematics, science, and technology, and 6-space Vedic mathematics, science, and technology to be parallel with the existence phenomenon as it is of a solar universe and the existence phenomenon as is within the human frame. The 7th phase and stage is the phase and stage of existence phenomenon within human frame, formatted, designated as Purusha format. On the computer screen is drawn the first outline as to how the different phases and stages of the existence phenomenon within human frame and within solar universe of the Panch Mahabhut format are of parallel processing steps. See, the first step is the Purusha format, which will take us to the sun, the Surya. The transcendental code value of Purusha is 24. It is parallel with the dimensional frame of a 6-space. 6-space is having 4-space as its dimension. There are 6 dimensions of a 6-space. Each dimension is a creative dimension, a 4-space. So the dimensional frame of 6-space is 6 multiplied by 4, 24, which is parallel with the transcendental code value of Purusha. Now, the next 2nd stage is Atma and G. And the 2 elements are Prithvi and Apa. The transcendental code value for Atman and G, 17 plus 16 is equal to 33, is parallel with the transcendental code value of Prithvi and Apa, 25 plus 8. The 3rd phase and stage is Atma, Jeev, and Sharir. These 3 formulations lead to the transcendental code value 17, 16, 14, 47, which is parallel with the transcendental code value of the 3 elements, Prithvi, Apa, and Agni. One may have a pause here and take note that Srimad Bhagavad Gita begins with its first chapter as a 47 shlokas range. One shall further have a pause here and take note that the Panchabhut, starting from Prithvi to Akash, and Panch Mahabhut starting from Dhruv and reaching up till the Agni. In the process, results into transition and transformation for Agni as a Tej. And this way, the value transcends from 47 to 48, and the Pushpika, the colophon of first Gita chapter is of 48 aksharas. We will be coming to it. This is going to be the central part of understanding of this chase. Then the fourth phase and stage is Antahkaran, ultimate sports, Man, Buddhi, Chitta and Ahankar. Now, Antahkaran is formulation leading to value 41, while Man, Buddhi, Chitta and Ahankar together take to value 80. So Antahkaran, Man, Buddhi, Chitta and Ahankar together take to value 121, which is parallel to 60 plus 61, and same is of 4 steps from Prithvi to Vayu and 4 steps from Dhruv to Vayu take to the value 60 plus 61, 121. The fifth phase and stage is of a Panchabhut and the Panch Mahabhut, and then Shad Chakras, Saptabhumi, Ashtprakriti, Navdwar and Dashamdwar. This way, the Vedic mathematics, science and technology will bring us along a format which will be having a parallel chase of the existence phenomenon within human frame as well as within the rays of the sun. It is here where we are going to be parallel with the bliss of the Vedic systems. The next phase and stage, 8th phase and stage, is the Vedas. Vedas are having Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aranyak and Upanishads. There are 4 Vedas: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samveda and Atharveda. These 4 Vedas are having their parallel Upavedas. Ayurveda is the Upaveda of Rig Veda, Dhanurveda is the Upaveda of Yajurveda, Gandharveda is the Upaveda of Samveda, and Sthapatya Veda is the Upaveda of Atharveda. Rig Veda has 21 branches, Yajurveda has 101 branches, Samveda has 1000 branches, and Atharveda has 9 branches. So this takes us to 4,524 scriptures range, which is going to be our chase domain to reach at the Shri Vidya Kshetra. And for it, we have to be through the Vedangas, Shiksha, Vyakaran, Nirukta, Nighanta, Chandas and Jyotish. One shall sit comfortably and be parallel with this learning and teaching phases of this chase. Here one can have a pause and see Shiksha, Vyakaran, Nirukta, Chandas, Jyotish and Kalp. That will take us at the middle where Nirukta will transit and transform into Nighantu. Or in the cyclic order, we will have Kalp as the foundational base for a Shiksha. Or in other orientation, the Shiksha is going to be at the middle and it at the end is going to transit and transform as a Kalp. We will be through all these phases and stages. And the final phase and stage is going to be a pair of steps. And these are going to be Saur Mandal and the Brahm. The Saur Mandal is as is the existence phenomenon with the rays of the sun, Surya Rashmi of transcendental code value 30, parallel with the transcendental code value Chatushpit. And value 30 is the summation value of 4 folds of hypercube 8, the Ashtprakriti. And final phase and stage is going to be the Brahman bliss, eternity, and it will be attained by transcendental meditation. Meditation is, in this process, is going to be the sunlight meditation. We have to dissolve our mental states to be in the blissful state of Shri Vidya Kshetra, Brahman domain, eternity. We will be learning it. We are privileged and fortunate as we are face to face with the blissful, graceful, transcendental grace state of sustaining the universe. One shall sit comfortably and one shall start meditating. One shall permit one's mind to be parallel with this transcendental phenomenon of transcendental grace sustaining the universe, sustaining the life. Thank you very much.